Hey everybody, it's Julie from Mystical Moonchild. How are we today? I hope you're happy and well, and hope everyone had a great long weekend and had fun. And we're doing today's angel messages, and we'll see what that looks like for today. Whoa, and there's that one. Now I'm pretty sure that's intention, and I've got it right. Intention. Well, we know what intention is, don't we? Intention is everything. Because even though, okay, taking it a step back, people say, oh, unless you do a healing course, you can't heal anybody. Okay? Now, a healing course will give you structure, but intention is everything. So without intention, you could just be doing whatever, and how much of that is actually working. If you intend on healing somebody and clearing something and pulling something out and pushing the light back in and doing your light language symbols or whatever, that will be intention. Okay, and you are just as qualified. Maybe not in insurance realms, but everyone has the potential to heal. Your intent is to make something better, right? To do something. So that is your intention. It's like your intention could be you're going to make positive changes in your life, and you're not going to go backwards into old familiar areas that you've been. Your intent is to move forward and let them just, like in a meditation, just fizzle out. Okay, so you got all that monkey chatter, but you go delete, 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 and one day it's not there anymore. And that's that was your focus. That's your intention, and that's gone. So we've got intention, and with that, we got Azure. So this is like a spiritual intention. You intend on moving forward in your life. Azure is about flying high. You got the timing up here, so timing's good. Take flight. Do this. It's something you've been waiting to do, and the timing's all now. Enjoy this. Because this is where you've wanted to be. Your intention is to be in this spot, and now it's here. Go for it. Okay? And then with that, we've got study. And like with a lot of things, study is involved on improving ourselves. Pardon me. Study is involved in improving ourselves. It could get us to a larger pay rate. It can move us up the ladder. It gives us a new skill. Because if we're doing factory repetitive things, we're not really going to be satisfied, are we? Because there's nothing new to feed the brain, to make it exciting. So you got the study there. And this study could be for your job. It could be something you've got an interest in. And that makes it all exciting to read about as well. Okay? And study is knowledge, and knowledge is something nobody can take away from you too. So you got to think of it like that too. You're gaining more information to move forward. So intention, what you intend is positive to put out there to receive that. So it's like trust and believe. If that's your intention, you will do it, not for the negative. Because there is no intention for negative, because then you're playing against the laws and that can come back at you threefold. Okay, so positive intentions will get you further to gain further into your future careers. Maybe it could be savings so you can holiday, whatever it is for you, but the time's now. Do it. And there is study involved, which you should be enjoying, because if you're not enjoying it, it's pointless doing it. Okay, because that recall's not really going to be there because you have no interest. And I feel like that's where a lot of kids get stuck at school too. You know, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And it's like, okay, but why? You know, it's really hard to comprehend and to really throw yourself into something when it's not feeding your soul. It may feed somebody else's, but yours is on a different pathway, a different lane. And, you know, you want to do something that you really enjoy. And then, you know, you finish school and you go out into the workforce and it's like you've learned stuff that you're not even going to use again. And that's, you know, like cursive writing and things like that. When we went to school, all those hours and hours of learning how to do cursive. And like that's, you know, it's not here anymore. And certain other subjects as well, but we won't go in there because unless, you know, you've got a job that's really stimulating and you can put all those equations and things into that, that's different. Do you know what I mean? So as I said, some subjects suit some children, some subjects don't suit everyone. And if you're not feeling it, it's really hard to study. So you got to find something that you can study that you will enjoy and move forward with. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of this is to do with kids today as well. Like your intention, like you have good intentions, so just keep that focus and keep moving forward, believing and trusting in yourself. Timing's now, you know, do it. There is study involved. Make sure it's something you can be passionate and excited about. Okay, bye for now.